Boy, that Donald Trump, man, ain't he something else? Yeah, y'all know President Trump, the one y'all be calling race all the time. Man, did y'all see him the other day taking pictures with black people? You can't get no more racist than that. I mean, he actually touching black people. I can't. I mean, that's real racist. All up in the restaurant giving compliments to black people, getting in between them and stuff and taking pictures, laughing and telling jokes with black people. Bruh, that is some type of racism. I tell you, I can't believe this race, what he doing. And then the race had the audacity the other day to have black people inviting them over to the White House to have a Black History program. And did you see the grandma that was up there talking to this? The black grandma that was actually defending sis? Can y'all believe it? That's so funny. Then had the audacity to tell people to back up off him and let him do his job. Then guess what the race did? He had the audacity to lean in and kiss the black grandma on the cheek. Now that's race. 10 toes down, fully race. Then Jesse Jackson passed away, God rest his soul. And the race put out a tweet giving condolences to Jesse Jackson family. And then he stood up and said that Jesse Jackson was a good man and he really liked him. They just did that. Child, if that's racism, David Duke owe us an apology. Because Donald Trump is doing the true racism, baby. Loving on black people the way he doing. Let me tell y'all something. A true race wouldn't even want to touch a black person's hand. A true race wouldn't pass any type of legislation to help black people. He would keep them in chains. A true race would say stuff like, you ain't black if you don't vote Democrat. You know, keeping you on the plantation and such. Catch it. That's my president.
Here, just take a listen.
Yes, I'm literally tired of this narrative about Trump. When it concerns black people, they always change it. I posted a video a few hours ago about this black grandma. She spoke at the White House and love some of these people videos. I see a lot of videos, people going after her. Some says they were all paid. It get me to even laugh all through when I see videos, comments like this. According to them, every person who show up at the White House during this day were all paid. I don't understand. Trump has black supporters, and I don't know why people don't believe this. There is a video I saw. This lady is getting angry because people chant 4 more years.
The White House was very quick today to post on their social media, bragging about how a chant for 4 more years broke out at the White House. And not just at the White House, during a Black History Month reception that Donald Trump was giving. Here, just take a listen. Let me just say this yet again. No, he isn't joking when he talks about 4 more years. Yes, they fully do plan on keeping his specific dynasty, I suppose, in power as long as possible. And yes, if the aging process allows him to make it to the point of our next election, he will be doing everything in his power to make sure he wins. It isn't being a fearmonger to say this when he continues to joke about this possibility. This is not a person or an entire organism that is behind him, this whole group of individuals who get power through his power. This is not the kind of entity that will just willingly step aside. That should scare more people than it apparently does.
So Donald Trump attended a Black History Month reception, and while he was there were a bunch of black speakers that was speaking on all the achievements that Donald Trump has done since he's been in office. And of course, the black community, have a lot to say about this. There are people that's saying, oh, how much he had to pay them to speak about him in such high regard. Oh, I wonder what he's doing for their families or how much they're making off of this. And what you have to understand is that these people don't necessarily have to be getting paid for them to be speaking highly of Donald Trump. The reality of it is not everyone in the world sees Donald Trump in a bad light. Listen, I don't like mice, but I'm pretty sure that I could find people out there that love mice. I remember where I was working at, I saw a mouse And I went the other direction, but my coworker saw the same mouse and took it as a pet. I can't stand roaches. I hate roaches. But I'm sure I could find people out there that love roaches. There's people out there that probably eat roaches. I'm sure of it. I have seen black folks sell out for less than money. There are people right now that would talk highly of the devil if he would give them an invite into hell. So it's not hard to believe that these people are speaking highly of Donald Trump. You know, the 2026 midterms will be coming up soon, and he doesn't want to lose that side. At the end of the day, he is the president of the United States, so he gets one pass to disrespect everybody in their face, and his apology will be inviting you over to the Oval Office or someplace politically professional where you can speak highly of him and get served caviar. It's the American way, baby.
Oh boy, this grandmother right here, she just got on here.
He keeps it real just like grandma. I appreciate that because I can trust him because he tells exactly how he feels and what he thinks. Thank God for this president. I am filled, my cup runneth over because he allowed his
Yes, the hate this grandma is getting from black people is increasing every single time. I went through my feed on TikTok to actually see the videos they are putting out about this whole thing. I just realized people are crazy. Yeah, like this guy said, no matter how you think that, oh, I don't like Trump, there are people who love him and will stand up to talk nice of him. That is a simple truth. Because you hate someone doesn't mean everyone hate that person. Yeah, she's talking out of experience, what she went through. You know, you don't expect this kind of person to come out here just to put out this kind of, you know, I have said this and I will repeat myself. Allow people to go their own way. They should express themselves the way they want. They should choose the side they believe in. Yeah, allow them. Struggling every single time to cancel people based on what they say or what they are. It get me crazy every time. Like, what is this? I see a lot of comment, people saying any black person that is coming out to support Trump is being paid. That's a fat lie. Yeah, very big lie.
The president believes he's been falsely called racist.
You're kidding, right? I will pull you plethora of examples. I'm going to get my team in that room to start going through the internet of radical Democrats throughout the years, Ed, who have accused this president falsely of being a racist.
Let's call a thing. Donald Trump is a racist. There's no question in my mind. Not do it.
It was a staffer who posted it. It was in fact a staffer who posted it.
Can we please roll sis?
He is not.
Who put that clip of the Obamas there?
For the first time in history, HBCUs got permanent funding under the Trump administration.
That funding was started.
It is Black History Month.
What's so hard for me to witness is people stating that the president is a racist, because I've seen him firsthand. He saved one of my best friend's lives, a black woman who has been with him for 8
Your observations, your experience with Trump should be different. Because you had a different observation doesn't mean I must have that kind of observations. When I came in putting out these videos, I had no direction, like where to choose. But at some point, I had to take a stand after observing, after saying which side favors me, my beliefs. I had to choose. When someone come up here, oh, they have been paid to do this, it get me angry because I don't even think of something like that. Allow people to choose their side. It's that simple, right? I want to appreciate people constantly supporting me, sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. Sometimes it is just good to be respectful, like the way I put out these videos. And as of the people who ask, why do you put short clips at the end? That is for the white algorithm. You can always skip. You can end here. You must not even watch that.
The award show crowd. Don't use it as a platform to make a political speech. You're in no position to lecture the public about people.
A person's home, it's very easy to understand.
When I look at that video, I don't see both sides in a dogmatic.
Right?
The Golden Globe for Best Editing goes to the Justice Department.
This is for her. This is for the people in the United States who are terrorized and scared today.
Yes. Of course, this is for the mother.
Babies are upstairs watching. Y'all better be off them damn phones and watching me.
Thank you, everyone. I'm a little in shock about that.
Maduro.
Let your hatred and
Sit this one out.
Well, these guys.
There you go.
Everybody knew that wasn't true.
A dangerous relative as a likely suspect. A tip that led to her brother Nick. Rob Reiner and Nick had a heated argument the night before at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party, being back on his own. In one instance, she said,
We should have said nothing.
The United States to take this family tragedy in which the president had made no comment.
When people ought to have.
yeah.
Absolute horror.
Hi, Mel Gibson. I'm in Italy.
There is a quota system.
This is my 6th and last year hosting the Grammys. Song of the Year. Congratulations, Billie Eilish.
You know, I've dealt with a lot of loss in my life, and I realize now that I've just, passed the 50 mark 4 years ago. Life goes by very